Okay, wonderful. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And Karen, just so you're aware, we've got Amy Sparrow on the line as well. She is the NAPPS president-elect. She will be our president in 2023.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, well, thank you both for joining us this evening. Again, my name is Cathleen Delaney, and I am the NAPPS Administrative Director. I handle everything here at NAPPS headquarters. The various broadcasts that you would receive, the website, any communication really in general would come from myself here at NAPPS headquarters. Hopefully you'll be able to see my screen. I've got the NAPPS website up here for your viewing pleasure, and just a little bit of information about us. If you were to click on About Us here, you'll see our vision, our mission, our statement of position, our non-discrimination statement, information about our NAPPS board of directors. If you were to click on any of the names here, and here's Amy, also Lennox Armstrong is a director. He just joined us. Hi, Lennox. You could click on Lennox's name there to find out a little bit more about Lennox. History is available here for you, as well as staff information and the official NAPPS charity, which is K9 for Warriors. You may or may not have gone through the general area of the NAPPS website when either taking advantage of the 10-day sneak peek, or just in Karen's case, maybe just looking around trying to get some more information. So we'll just briefly go through. Here off of the home page, we are spotlighting Time to Pet. They are an affiliate partner of ours, a corporate partner, if you will. They do offer NAPPS member discounts. We have many affiliation programs or corporate memberships that I'll show you in just a second. They are listed within the Pet Sitter Toolkit section of the members only area, and they do offer various discounts and incentives to our members. So one of the many benefits of being a NAPPS member. Of course, Explorer membership here, Locate a Professional, which we'll get back to. Also, we do have a great pet parent area. If you wanted to direct any of your clients to the NAPPS website, there is a pet parent area here for them to review. Lots of great information here in regards to the benefits of using a pet sitter, tips on hiring a professional pet sitter, getting the most of your pet sitter. And also NAPPS offers a pet parent membership, which pet parents can purchase on their own, or our members can go ahead and purchase that membership for them at a discounted rate, only $10. So that is something that our members do utilize. So again, if you wanted to direct your clients to an area of the NAPPS website, this would certainly be the area to direct them. Okay, if we scroll down here a little bit to the bottom, information in regards to who we are, certification, Presents for Pets, becoming a partner, business of the year, and NAPPS charity. I won't go too much into detail in regards to the majority of these. Certification, yes, we will talk about that in more detail. So let's continue down, and then we'll kind of work our way back up. Information regarding latest news is available here for you, and our calendar. One of the many benefits of NAPPS membership is that we offer a monthly mentoring webinar. We do not offer it during the summer months, nor the holidays, being November, December, just because of how busy our members are. But every other month of the year, we offer a mentoring webinar, similar to what we're doing this evening. And there is a chat field. They are happy to answer questions. Normally it's 45 minutes of the speaker and then 15 minutes of Q&A. So you can see here, just to kind of give you an idea, on the 19th of April, we have a webinar with in regards to bird care. May 17th, exotic pet care. September 20th, separation anxiety, the basics. And we already have all of 2022 filled with speakers, and also beginning of 23. So we've got some incredible speakers lined up. So again, one of the many benefits of NAPPS membership. What I'll say here, and I'll probably also repeat this once we get into the members only section, but one of the great things about these webinars is that they are recorded. So if you are not able to participate at this time, because all of our webinars are from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern time, if you are not able to participate, you'll be able to go into the members only section of the NAPPS website and listen to the recording at your leisure when you're available. So, you know, no fear if any of these webinars are not something that you'll be able to participate in. Okay, if we scroll back up here to the education area of the NAPPS website, this is where you will find information on the NAPPS certification course. NAPPS certification is extensive. It is almost 600 questions, and it is a course of study in pet care, health, nutrition, behavior for a variety of animals. It does include a business development and management section, as well as a pet first aid section. Now, the benefit of being a member, again, the member price for this course. As a member, the cost is $245, non-member $395. The annual membership fee for NAPPS is $149. So if you're considering membership, it does not make sense to purchase the certification course as a non-member. Okay, a little bit about the certification course. It is an online course of study. We do give you 6 months from the date of purchase to complete the course. Once you complete and pass the course, you are NAPPS certified for 3 years. During those 3 years, we ask that you work on continuing education, and that means community service, NAPPS participation, or your own individual study, right? So example being a NAPPS committee member, that would allow you to get a certain amount of credits simply for being a NAPPS member volunteer. All of that information, if you'd like some more information in regards to certification, just click read more. And this is where you will find all of the information regarding benefits of certification and the recertification information that we just discussed. Also, if you are NAPPS certified, you do get a 15% discount through the business insurers of the Carolinas. That is who the majority of our members go through for insurance and bonding. You are not required to go through the business insurers of the Carolinas. You are not required to be certified, but that 15% definitely utilize that, of course, to your advantage. If you are interested in purchasing the NAPPS certification course, you could certainly click here for member, non-member. This will give you the ability to purchase that course. It's going in as me, and it's, yeah, it's going in as me, and it's going to take me through the steps of purchasing the course.
That's
so
interesting. When I clicked on that, it took me somewhere where it said that registration wasn't open.
Yeah, you're the second person that has actually said that. So I received an email in regards to that and updated it. For whatever reason, it was showing 4/1 as the I think it was 4/1/22 that you had to register by. That is not the case. The certification course.
That's exactly it. And that's one of the reasons I came this evening, was because,
oh, perfect.
Is this an on-demand course or not?
Yeah, yes, you could actually purchase. You should be able to, Karen, when you get off the call today or even tomorrow, you should be able to purchase this as a member or a non-member, whichever you choose. If you're considering membership, again, I would become a member first, but it is open and available. So I don't know if there was maybe 4/1, that was Friday. So I'm not sure if there was a glitch with the system or what have you, but we also heard that from another member that's on the line, or potential member, excuse me, that's on the line with us today.
Okay.
Okay, so scrolling down here, you see various certificate courses. these are different than the NAPPS certification course, right? So the NAPPS certification course, again, the online course of study, the big one, if you will, the one that will keep you NAPPS certified for 3 years, different course completely. These various courses are online. The test questions are online, but the book for these various courses, you would need to purchase that on your own. For example, right? Canine behavior, how to behave so your dog behaves. If you were interested in purchasing this course, you could just simply click here to learn more and purchase it. But you also then need to go to Amazon or to your local bookstore and purchase the book. Read the resource, the book, and then go into the NAPPS website here to take the course. And I will tell you that all of these various certificate courses are 50 questions. The big one is 600 plus. These are 50 questions, all of these various certificate courses. Now, members and non-members utilize these certificate courses for CEU credits, those continuing education credits, if that makes sense, right? Hopefully it does, because you need to obtain those certain number of continuing education credits, and many of our members and non-members will utilize these courses to get those credits, okay? All right, so there's that. The events section of the NAPPS website, I'm actually not going to click on this because, well, I can, but it will give you information about our recent 22 conference. It is in the process of being updated to 23. We will be having an in-person conference, which we're very excited about, March 3rd through the 5th of 2023. This page just hasn't been updated quite yet because we know where we want to go. We just don't quite have a location yet, a specific venue. So that's why we're holding off. We're trying to finalize that. And then when we have that information, we'll certainly add it to the events section of the NAPPS website. But if you are interested in participating, March 3rd through the 5th of 2023. NAPPS has had virtual conferences for several years, even prior to COVID. And then of course, COVID hit, you know, couldn't meet in person, of course, right? So we thought that potentially we would have an in-person conference in 22. However, we decided to, you know, let's just take a breath, get over this, you know, get post-COVID, let our members use this time to get back into their businesses, and then have something in early 23, because we have not gotten together for many years. It will be really nice to see each other in person again. Sometimes we will offer regional events. We did 2 years ago, and those are much smaller. Those are based in location, you know, by location. So we would have one potentially in Chicago, have one in Texas, have one in California. So sometimes we have regional events. Obviously haven't been able to do that with COVID, but hopefully we'll get back there someday. And all of that information will be here for you. There is a media section of the NAPPS website. There's also a join area. This is where you would go to actually become a member. You would just simply click on join and scroll down. Gives you a nice video here in regards to the benefits of NAPPS membership. And then it's going to populate here in just a second. There we are. And then you would actually click on member. We have various membership types here. If you've taken advantage of the 10-day trial, this page would look familiar to you, right? Because this is where you went to register for the 10-day trial. But as a member, you would simply click on member, and you'll see that the annual membership fee is $149. The reason I'm bringing up this page specifically and clicking on that is because right here in blue, this NAPPS member benefits, this is a brochure. So if you wanted some additional information in regards to the benefits, you know, or something maybe that I didn't cover today and you'd like to learn a little bit more about, click on this member benefits here in blue, and this will be a brochure for you. Of course, you can always contact NAPPS headquarters. We're always available to assist with any questions that you have in regards to, again, those certification course issues that we just heard about, or membership in general. We do have a shop section of our website. We're always trying to add product to this area. Here, you will see you can purchase apparel, various accessories, cool brochures and magnets, that you can give to your clients, or, something of that sort, or obviously for yourselves, because most say proud member of the National Association of Professional Pet Sitters. The industry links page, this is a page where we put exactly that, industry links, companies or individuals that we have worked with in the past that benefit not only our members, but our potential members, as well as pet parents as a whole, right? So you will see Second Chance for Pets, obviously the ASPCA, one that I recently added here, Animal Communication, with one of our recent corporate members, Joan Rankwart, who just did a webinar for us. Catster Magazine, Center for Pet Loss Grief, and the list goes on and on. Dogster Magazine, Dog Food Advisory, FDA recalls, all that sort of thing. So we just added also, I just added this one earlier this week, Love Pet Master. So we encourage members and non-members to visit this area, as often as possible, because it is updated quite a bit. Okay, we do have an incredible blog area of our NAPPS website. We do post a blog on a weekly basis. On every Thursday, we post a blog, right? So we have a wonderful marketing committee, and you'll hear me say committee lots of times throughout this webinar. As a nonprofit organization, committees are the backbone of what it is that we do. Right? So we've got a marketing committee, membership committee, conference committee, governance committee, member benefits committee. So the marketing committee in particular, they work on these various blogs, whether they write the blog or quite often we actually are now starting to see a lot of various companies, writers, bloggers coming to us saying, hey, I'd like to be in the website blog area of your website, which is fantastic, because that's all about the NAPPS brand, right? We want to get that brand out there. And if they want to be in the blog section or the industry links section or what have you, we'll certainly take it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go into the members only section of the website. If you ever wanted to go back to the homepage of the NAPPS website, you simply can just click here on the top left on the logo, and it'll take you right back, just with any website, as any website would. I'm going to go ahead into the members only area. So I actually have a separate tab open, but what you would do, several ways to enter this area. There will be a sign in. It currently says sign out because I'm already in, but it would say sign in here, or you can sign in. There'll be actually an area down in here for you to sign in as well once a member. So now here I am in members only. So once I've logged in with my username and my password, this is the screen that comes up in regards to the benefits that we offer our members. Okay, so there's a membership orientation. Now, this is actually me. This is a recording of me, similar to what I'm doing today, but in much more detail. I review every area of the NAPPS website for our members. And it's something that we request that our members go back to and listen to again and again, just so they become familiar with everything that it is that we offer. We offer quite a bit. We offer lots of member benefits. The Pet Sitter Toolkit section, this was the section that I was talking about earlier. This is an area where we list our various corporate partners. So we have relationships with these individuals or these companies. I was talking about Joan Ranquart earlier, right? So here's Joan Ranquart, audiovisual therapy, which is dog TV, background services. We have a relationship with AccuTrack as well as ADP. And if you continue to scroll down, business solutions, Good Dog Pro, business solutions and staff training, Fetch Find. We've got a wonderful relationship with Fetch Find. Catch Canine Trainers Academy is here. Career opportunities, Dognostics Career College, and the list goes on and on. BarkBox, Hierology, if you're interested in, which everyone is right now, right? Hiring and hiring the right people. Hierology or the steering group, Orion Systems. So lots, and Premier Employer Services. The list goes on and on. Legal and identity theft services, Legal Shield, great partner of ours. Also, we have merchant services, Payscape, Chosen Payments. And I just can't stress enough that if you're looking for something that will help you within your business, whether it be, again, hierology, background screening, what have you, we probably have a relationship with someone that is going to offer you a discount or an incentive as a NAPPS member, right? So we're always updating this page. Recently, Joan became a corporate member of ours. So this is where we added all of her information in regards to the spring seminar that she's having, actually, as we speak, April 1st through the 9th. And she does offer a member discount for that. So much information in this Pet Sitter Toolkit section. Member profile. This is where you would go into the member profile area to update the your profile. The animals that you care for, the services that you provide, the zip codes of the areas that you service. Anything that has to do with your account, you would go into this member profile area. This is where you would go to pay your dues. This is where you would go, you know, again, it's your account. You can add your logo for the Pet Sitter Find a Pro locator, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. It's very important to, when you complete the membership application and throughout the year of membership, to keep your profile updated. Unfortunately, we hear often, because we do have a private Facebook group, which I'll also talk about shortly, but we'll see on the private Facebook group, does anyone offer services in, zip code 08043? And we'll have several members say, yes, I do. Well, you need to update your zip codes within the Find a Pro locator page so pet parents can find you, right? So I'm going to click, I thought I had one up. Maybe I didn't, but I'm going to get there in just a second here. I thought I had Heather Branch up. So I want to show you an example of the Pet Sitter locator in just a second and the importance of that. Okay, so let's continue down, because this is all still your member benefits, right? All of these various bullets here are benefits that we offer. Information regarding the conference, information regarding the 23 conference will be available here. Past conferences can be purchased here because they're available via recording. So if you wanted to listen to a previous conference, you certainly can by clicking conference. Insurance. Again, we talked about the business insurers of the Carolinas earlier. That is who NAPPS has utilized for eons in regards to liability and bonding insurance. But we also offer health insurance benefits through Matt Peebles with enrichment specialists. He's a great guy. He does wonderful things for our members, and it's a great member benefit. So this is where you would go for anything insurance related. The library. I can't say enough about the library, the magazine, or the webinar section of members only. And you'll see why in just a second. If I click here on library, you're going to see a ridiculous amount of resources for you to utilize within your business or for you to provide to your clients or potential clients. So for example, if I have a new client who has a bird, right? I could go into the bird area of the library and select any of these items to maybe put in the meet and greet, or if there's a specific issue the animal's having, I could certainly go in and pull an article, print it, leave it on their countertop, something along those lines, or just basic knowledge. It's just wonderful to have this information at your fingertips, right? So here's birds. If you click on cats, we broke it down into subject, right? So cat behavior and training, cat health and care. It goes on and on. Dogs, same thing. Dog health and care, dog behavior and training, exotics, etc. You know where I'm going with this, right? So the list goes on and on. Information here in regards to employees versus independent contractors. If you've got legal concerns, business operations, lots of information here in regards to avoiding online pet sitter scams, care, custody, and control coverage, customer service at its best, various articles that, again, will help you within your business. That's the thing about NAPPS. A lot of people will call and they will say, what is the difference between you and PSI, right? I'm shopping around and I see that there's NAPPS and there's PSI. NAPPS is about education. NAPPS is a nonprofit. We are about education. We are ran by our members, for our members. And this is the sort of thing that we provide. These great articles, these great resources, right? And we're going to show you a little bit more of those resources, right? That was the library section. We've already talked about certification, so I won't go there, but check this out. If you click on magazine, NAPPS has a quarterly magazine that we have available to our members. Years and years ago, we actually used to have a print magazine that we would mail to our members. Unfortunately, it's ridiculous how much something like that costs, and not just for publication and design, but for print and then for postage. So we are a nonprofit. So we have made the decision not to do that. However, we provide you, when the issue is ready, we'll send a broadcast email and we will provide you a PDF version of the magazine, or we will provide you a virtual issue of the magazine, which is actually kind of pretty. It's called issue.com, and it actually opens up and flips the pages as if it was in your hand and you were reading it. But the cool thing here is, if you've got time on your hands, this is where you want to go, because you can look at magazines that date back to 2006. So all the way 4 issues. Right now, you can see we just published the spring 2022 issue. And you will know when things are happening, when the magazine is live, when webinars are coming up, that sort of thing, because we send you a lot of broadcast emails. I'm the one sending them to you. So if you're gonna, blame someone, blame me, because I do send those out from NAPPS headquarters. You'll receive one in the beginning of the month, you'll receive one at the end of the month. And that'll talk about all of the various happenings within the association. We'll also send several reminder webinars around webinar time, just so obviously we want members to be on these webinars. We've got wonderful hosts, veterinarians and lawyers and people who have given their time to do this for us at no cost. So you will receive several volunteer reminders as well as webinar reminders. Okay, that's the magazine. NAPPS logo, obviously, when you become a NAPPS logo or become a NAPPS member, you should be loud and proud, right? We want you to put the NAPPS logo on any of your marketing materials. Put it on your business card, your NAPPS website, or your website, your trifold brochures, anything. The logo is available here for you to utilize. Business forms. NAPPS offers 60 plus customizable business forms for you and your business, right? So if I click on business forms, that we broke it out into guidelines and policies, service agreements, client profiles, pet profiles, I think is coming up here, pet profiles, visit sheets, vet releases, invoices, and then miscellaneous. So any kind of form that you could possibly need is available here for you to download. I know I'm scrolling past here very quickly. I'll stop at client profiles, right? Because we don't have 1 or 2 client profiles. We have 9 different client profiles. You can take a look at each. We've indicated here what is in each form so you can determine what works best for you. Again, going back to what I've been trying to convey all along is, you know, we are a nonprofit. We are here for you. You run and operate your business the way you see fit. We don't do that. You do that. So this area here is a way for you to select the form, the perfect form that you're looking for, make it your own, and this could be a form that you use for your business. I can't tell you how many phone calls where someone's asking me if we offer, hey, does NAPPS offer business forms? Yes, we offer quite a few business forms. Oh my goodness, I just spent $130 on business forms. Well, that was silly because we offer them here with your membership on top of everything else that it is that we offer. Okay. Partners, I've already talked about this, very similar to the Pet Sitter Toolkit area. These are our real partners. These are our corporate partners. Time to Pet being one of them, which is a software company. I'm sure you've heard that name. Business Insurers of the Carolinas, who again, we've used for eons. That information is available in the partner section. And then here we are with webinars. As I was mentioning earlier, NAPPS offers monthly mentoring webinars, which are recorded. So they are listed right here for you. We've tried to put them in some kind of order because there are so many. So you've got NAPPS resources, managing your business, whether it be insurance, operations, taxes, legal. If you're marketing or looking for information in regards to marketing, PetWorks just did a webinar for us. We listed them there. Online marketing, networking and social media, and then pet care resources. I mean, again, guys, it kind of goes on and on and on. We just did a Horses 101 in March. So that recording is here. I've talked about Joan Ranquart a few times. She recently did a webinar for us also in March. That recording is here. Jade Martinez did a pet nutrition truths versus myths webinar. That is here. Dr. Lacey Lee, one of our favorites, she did a recognizing feline pain and the practical use of the first feline validated tool. He's using facial expressions, a long title there, but you get the gist, and you would click on that. And that is Dr. Lacey Lee speaking to us in January. So this is where all of the benefits are housed, webinar benefits. There is an area here for other resources. This is a video of benefits of NAPPS membership, but here under other resources, this is where you will find information on member recognition, emergency planning, industry trends. We offer a business plan. We spoke about pet parent membership earlier. So we've got pet parent membership information here. Emergency planning, I mean, this is a great area for a pet parent emergency guide for you to offer your clients, as well as a pet sitter emergency guide or an emergency plan. There's also wallet ID cards, which are also in this area. Industry trends, we try to survey our members every other year in regards to what's happening within their business. Because we are a nonprofit, we cannot discuss pricing. It is construed as fixed pricing, and that's not something that we can do, nor do we have any desire to do that. So what we can do is survey our members and ask them what they're doing within their business. That we are allowed to do, and we've done. So you could just simply click on industry trends, and you will see those various synopsises. You'll see 7, 8, 9, 13, 15, 17, 19. I will say we did do a synopsis in 21. Unfortunately, with COVID, after COVID, our members are just so busy. It is a long survey. We did not get the participation that we really had hoped to get. So we didn't have enough data to present a report or a synopsis, if you will, but we will in the future. And these ones here are available for your viewing pleasure. We do name a business of the year every year, so that information is in member recognition. There is a business plan here for you as well. You could certainly use that. It's available in a Word doc as well as a PDF. I won't talk about pet parent memberships because we've already talked about that earlier. However, we do want to click on infographics because these are very cool infographics that you can use within your business, right? You've got a benefits of hiring a midday dog walker infographic, benefits of hiring a professional pet sitter. You've got a pet summer safety guide. You've got a pet winter safety guide. These are really outstanding infographics for you to utilize within your business. All you have to simply do is click on it. And if you've got a color printer, just go ahead and print it out. If you don't have a color printer, take it to your local FedEx or UPS or whatever, and they'll actually do it for you. We have members that go to various fairs and that sort of thing. Well, they did anyway prior to COVID, and I'm sure will later this year and next and in the future. They actually blow these up to where I'm 5'5" and they sit taller than I do, and they're beautiful. If you were to become a member and come to our 23 conference, you'll see them because they're gorgeous. They're full color. They stand taller than I do, and they really let people know what it is that we do. So you could easily just simply click on it, enlarge it. I mean, isn't this a great infographic to put in your meet and greet, or again, keep on your countertops of your clients, or maybe send in a newsletter, send in an email, something along those lines in regards to pet summer safety, right? Great for, going into summer here in the next several months. Okay, let's see. A few things that are not on here that I did want to talk about. We do have a NAPPS private Facebook group that is awesome. It is a really great way for NAPPS members to communicate. You can ask questions or have a comment or anything under the sun, vent. If you just had a really bad day and, something bad happened or a bad client or something along those lines, you can go there and talk about it. And other members from across the country will comment, will provide feedback, will contact you offline and say, hey, let's talk about that a little bit. It's a great way to network, and it's really important, and it's thriving. It's so great. So we're really happy about that. It's also a way for NAPPS to communicate about things that are going on within the association. Okay, I'm going to stop my share here for just one quick second because I do want to bring up a member, because I do want you to see what the locator page of the NAPPS website looks like. And I wanted to bring up a member that has a really good profile. So let me do that here real quick, right? So here I am. Amy, you can see my screen? Okay. I have an issue with that for some reason. I always have to check in with Amy. So if I click right here, right? So say I'm a pet parent. I click on Find a Pro. I can do it here, or I can do Locate a Professional right here, right? I always tend to go to the top. I'm not sure why, but I'll go to Find a Pro, find a local NAPPS pet sitter. I'm looking for a pet sitter with the zip code 91343, and I'm going to just do a search. And it's going to give me a listing of NAPPS members that service that area, right? Sometimes you'll see one, others, sometimes you'll see, like in the Virginia area, New York, New Jersey, you'll see 10, 12. But I wanted you to see this because if this is the reason why you need to update the locator page. This is why you need to have the zip codes of the areas that you service. But this one in particular, right? Best Friend Forever Pet Services. These various icons show, and if you hover over it, you'll see what I'm talking about. This one shows that Heather Branch has done a background check on herself and her business and the individuals that work under her. The cap shows that Heather is NAPPS certified. The I indicates that Heather is insured. This one here, she's insured. I don't want to take anything away from Valley Pet Sitting, but I just want you to really see what is actually here, right? And this is how you would connect with this member via phone, website, or email. Now, if you click on Best Friends Forever Pet Sitting, this is where you really kind of get into the meat of it, right? There is an area within your profile that asks you to put information about you, about your business. So you want to make sure you populate that, right? So Heather has done a good job updating this area. This is the animals that she cares for, and these are the services that she provides. All of this information, you'll be asked these various questions when you complete the membership application. And also there's some other icons over here. We've got that background check and the certified one, which we just talked about, as well as the insurance. But this one here shows that she's a volunteer. She's a NAPPS member volunteer. This one here, if you hover over it, indicates that she's an award winner. So she is a Business of the Year award winner from several years back. And this little chair here, director chair, shows that she is a NAPPS director. So, you know, just wonderful information. Her email is here, her website, her phone number, her city, state, and all of that good stuff. So this is the Find a Pro locator page of the NAPPS website. Okay, I see there's 7 chats in there, so I do want to get to those. I'm not sure if they're questions or what have you, but before I do that, and before I forget to mention it, we are offering to those individuals on the line, if you're not a member, because we did open this call up to members as well, just in case they wanted to just get a refresh on what it is that we offer. We are offering a special incentive. If you were to join the association, we're giving you 15 months for the price of 12. So our annual membership fee is $149. Normally that fee will be, or that membership will be for 1 year. We would give you 15 months instead of the 12 months. Okay, we do, obviously, we need to have a call to action, right? We don't want you to get off this call and forget about us. So we're offering this incentive until the 15th of April. So Friday of next week. I realize that's Good Friday. You guys are probably going to be busy on that day and over the next several days with Easter. So you might want to consider joining prior to that. But again, 15 for 12. And what would happen is, once you go to the join area of the NAPPS website and complete that application, just send me an email indicating that you joined, and I will go ahead in manually and add the extra months. Okay, just let me, in the email, just say, hey, Kathy, I participated on the call. I just joined. I will go in manually and I'll update it for you. Really not a big deal at all. Okay, let me see. Is there anything in this chat that I need to Hi, Brittany. Let's see. Lennox left us. Brittany's late. No problem, Brittany. Over with. Yep. Good. Great. Thank you. Nothing I need to worry about. Okay. Awesome. Brittany, I'm not sure how much you missed, but if you do need us further, if you need me particularly at headquarters here further, you can certainly email me. If you go right up here to contact us, this will give you information regarding our phone number, our email address. I'm at cdelaney@petsitters.org, but I also check the NAPPS at petsitters.org email address. So either or, and our phone number is there for you as well. Okay, I don't think I have anything else. I don't think I missed anything. I know I go through these things very quickly. We almost got to an hour, but not quite. I'm a Jersey girl, so I talk quick. I know I do. It's something that I'm dealing with. I'm trying to improve upon. But there's a lot to cover. And there's a lot to cover because there's a lot that we offer. And again, I'll just put it out there, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. If you become a member and you start taking advantage of all of these benefits that you're utilizing and you think, hey, this is great and want to give back, we could always use help. I mean, we have all of these various benefits and opportunities for our members because of our volunteers. So we would really appreciate, if, and I'm not saying today or tomorrow, but you'll see those volunteer recruitment emails go out and, we'd love to have you. So.
I do have a question.
Yes.
So you all are pet sitters?
I'm just getting into this.
You're just getting into it? Okay. All right. Well, that's good that you're looking at joining an organization, because that's kind of what I did when I first started my business. I joined NAPPS. That was the biggest thing. It was a very, very big help because it was that they at the time, now it's we, had all the information like you probably saw. It was the forms and all that. I used all that. I talked to people because pet sitters, we're not a competition. We're a help for each other. And so that was the biggest thing, is I asked for information from everybody. So, oh, okay. And I just saw where Brittany said that she's a free professional.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So, well, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, we have a relationship with Fear Free, a very good one actually. We what was it, Amy? There was a percentage off of their pet sitting course that they offer our members for one. Mikkel Becker, Dr. Becker's daughter, she is on our advisory board, which is amazing, and that's like so amazing for us because
they help us tremendously.
They help us tremendously because again, we're nonprofit, so getting those individuals who are not pet sitters, who are outside of the industry. We have David Pearsall with Business Insurers of the Carolinas, Mike Grainer with Time to Pet, Mikkel Becker, Jamie Migdal with Fetch Find. There's so many great people that help us and our advisory. Sorry, my dog. We get restless here. And we're hopeful to get Dr. Becker actually as a speaker for our conference in 23. So that would be amazing if he would be our keynote speaker for 23. He has spoken for us before, so that would be awesome. Yeah, big fans of Fear Free.
Yeah. And go ahead, Karen.
Is the organization 501c3?
C6.
C6. Okay, that's what I was wondering. C3 or C6.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an association, so that's the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work in nonprofit world, so of course.
Oh, awesome. That's exciting.
Yeah. I think that was the biggest difference.
What's that?
Members.
How many members?
We run about the 1,500 range.
Oh, okay.
we're like right there. We're, you know, like it's like one of those things where you can kind of peek over and we can see the 2000, but we're not quite there yet. I mean, that's why we do things like this. You know, we do these various webinars. We do the 10-day trial. If you have taken advantage of the 10-day trial, it's very likely that you have heard from Lennox Armstrong, who was on the call but had to go take care of some business. But he calls, he emails. If you haven't heard from him and you are relatively new to the 10-day trial, get ready, because he's going to be emailing you or phone calling you to check in. He's really good at that, and he's very passionate about this association, as all of our directors are. But and again, when you hear like PSI, for example, I keep bringing PSI up. They're not the only ones, but there's thousands and thousands of members. I don't know how many PSI has. I just, NAPPS, again, we're nonprofit. We're here for our members. We're ran by our members for our members. For us, it's about education. So we might be on a smaller scale, but it's a great organization, association to be a part of for many reasons.
And a perfect example is that this year with the webinars that we're doing more animal focused, because that's what the members wanted this year. Everybody wanted to talk about the animals. Last year and the year before that was all about our businesses and things that we needed to do to help our businesses, because COVID was killing our businesses. So it was okay, well, let's refocus on everything for our businesses. So, and we did that as a membership. I don't want to say we all got together, but we literally got together during COVID on webinars, and did that. So I think that's a big difference with how we do things, because we are very flexible in that aspect, because it is the membership doing it.
Yeah. And Amy was talking about, getting together during COVID. I mean, when COVID first hit, I mean, you can see here, we literally had daily webinars with our members, and those are also recorded in the NAPPS resources area. I mean, you can see we had 1, 3, 24, 25, 26, 30, 31, 41, 42, and so on. We really, and our members just loved it. They loved it because they needed it. They needed to have someone that related, someone that they could talk to, someone that they could say, I'm in dire straits here. I'm worried about losing my business. And
there was a lot of that going on. I know in the shelter and rescue world, everybody was doing exactly the same thing. They were in a panic.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. So, we had some great resources then. We did, like I said, we did something pretty much every day when it first hit, and continue to do various webinars that would help our members with their businesses, and not just help them with the business, but we did some other things like taking a look at your business plan. Where do you go from here? Like, take a step back, look at your business plan. Can you offer additional services? What can you do? And if you look back through that, the magazine area of the website, there's actual articles on that, when you click here into the professional, I can't remember which article in fact it was, but how our members reinvented themselves, essentially. We have Arden Moore. You might be familiar with that name, Arden Moore. She is our editor for our magazine, and she does a fantastic job. She's got so many connections, but she actually interviewed lots of members and said, what is your takeaway here? What are you doing differently? And it was a really great publication, probably one of the best. So that's in here somewhere.
I have a question.
Yes.
I will be in career transition. Mm-hmm. So, you say you have up to 6 months to complete the course for certification, mm-hmm. But, realistically, and this might be kind of a hard question to answer, but, if you were consistently, working at it and going through the course, my life is is very busy. I have a very demanding job right now.
Okay.
So it's going to be somewhat challenging to, you know, juggle, I guess is the right
Okay.
term. But, you know, if you were putting a couple hours a day into it, I mean, realistically, how can you give me some sort of idea of how long it might take to complete the course?
Yeah, I get that question a lot. And my answer to that is because it's done through your own personal study, it really will be about how much time you're going to put into it. So if you're going to do maybe a section or a quiz daily, not, you know, nightly or something of that sort, you could probably complete it in 2 or 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, potentially. It is, I will tell you a little bit about the certification course, the way it, and I might, can I get on here? I might not be able to. Just to give you an example, it is, no, it's going to make me go back. It is, for example, the dog section, it is article, test. So you'll read 3 different articles and then you'll take a quiz in that area. I don't know if I'm being clear on that, but say, for example, pet first aid, that's the largest section. There'll be various articles under pet first aid and then the quiz itself. The pet first aid section alone has, I think, 124 questions. That's the biggest one. But yes, I mean, you can certainly complete it in a shorter amount of time. I've got members who can complete it in a week or 2. And then we've got other members or non-members that take the entire 6 months. If you need more time, Amy's laughing. If you need more time, you can just email me and say, Kathy, I need a little bit more time. It's been a challenging time and I'll give it to you. I mean, we're not, you know, again, it's about education for us. So we're not going to say, okay, time's up, you know, so just let us know.
Is it all done online?
It is.
Okay.
It is all done online and you do not need a proctor or anything of that sort. It's all done through your own personal study.
Okay.
Now,
I wish I could get in here as somebody and show you.
Go in as me. Go in as me.
Okay, hold on a second. So I'm going to stop my share. I want to just example. I'll find you in the database. Hold on, let's see.
I'm in the process of it.
Yeah, that's why Amy was laughing because she's,
yeah,
you know, life happens and we get it, you know, it is what it is.
It's taking me a while to do it. I'm very busy.
That's all right.
But yeah, it's a lot. It's just, it's a lot of articles, a lot of reading. The questions aren't hard. I mean, once you read the article, and it's really interesting. I'll just tell you that it's a lot of interesting stuff. I have to do things off of paper. I printed my stuff out when I'm going through it. So I'll tell you, that's what I do. But it's a lot of printing. So I wouldn't do that. If you can read on a thing and go through your test, it's easy to do it that way.
I can't, for some reason, I can't get in as you. It's not letting me for some reason. Yeah, let me see. Go ahead though. If somebody else had a question, and
I had a question.
Yeah.
So basically it's set up so that you've got modules and quizzes on each one. And then I'm trying to remember whether I saw 75% somewhere or something.
Yeah, that's correct.
So I'm assuming with 600 questions, you have to get 75% on all of them. As you go, and when you get finished, if you didn't pass, then you take it again. So you don't really know for a while if you're passing.
You'll know. I don't know why. I think I might have too many. I'm trying to get in here as. So to answer your question, it really depends on the section that you're in, because there's a certain, some sections have 4 questions, others have 60 questions. So in order for you to pass that section, you have to get a certain number of credits within that area. And I'm trying.
Okay, so it's a score within each module
Exactly.
or section.
Within each module, yeah. And I apologize. I'm trying to get in here to see who I can utilize to get us in here so I can give an example, but it might be because I'm on Zoom. For some reason, when I'm on Zoom, it kind of gives me a hard time. I'm trying one more thing here to see. Yes. Okay, let me see. Hold on a second. All right. So here we are. So I'm going to share my screen. I was able to get in. I took a few tabs away. All right. So I'm in the, let me just go back. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. If you're a member, right, you're hovering over education, you're clicking on take online courses. This is going to give you a list of the various courses that NAPPS offers, right? That we were talking about earlier, certificate courses and the NAPPS certification course. So this is the NAPPS certification course. Because this individual purchased it, it says access course. She didn't purchase any of the others, so it's saying purchase course, right? But I'm going to go in as her to access the course. Fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly. Start the course. This talks about obviously the introduction, completing and passing the course, the breakdown of required credits to answer your question, Karen, right? Bird studies, you have to have 7, business 6, et cetera, right? So when you scroll down here, these are the sections: cat, bird, dog, rabbit studies, exotic studies, pet first aid, and business. So now, example, going into cat studies, click on cat studies. Now, here, it looks like a lot because it is. But if you click, but there's so much information, it's just
There's
like
a lot to know about cats.
Yeah. So if you click on general introduction or health or feeding and nutrition, these are all sections within the cat studies section, right? So if you click on general cat introduction, this is the first one, but you've got all of these to go, right? It breaks it into equipment and toys, training and behavior, safety, best practices. So general cat introduction, we'll click learn more. And this might be a bad example because this is one article and then you take the test. So the expectation is that you're going to read this article and you're going to take the test based on this article.
Okay.
Right? So let me go back. Hopefully it will let us go back. And others are going to be bigger, right? So let's social life and needs. Not much. You got 2 articles and then the test, right? So, and it's that way for every section, every one of these, right? So let's click on dog studies, for example, right? Health, let's go to feeding and nutrition. Here we've got 3 articles and then you take the test, right? Now, what I want to show you too, which is kind of important and goes back to your question about knowing where you are. I'm going to see if I can get in as this individual. Yeah. Okay. So this is the professional development area of Heather's Heather's profile. So she's not done with the certification course, but it will tell you what she has done, right? So she's completed the business. She's completed 1 quiz of the business section, which is insurance. She gets 1 credit for that, and she got 100% on the test. And then it will go through. I wish I had a better example, but if it it will go through every single one and tell you how you did on the course. Okay, right? So it'll tell you
a 75 or above on each and every one of them.
Correct. Now, if she got a 50 in the business insurance section, we ask that she waits. We ask our members, I don't want to get an email every time you fail something. Just, you know, just wait until the end. Wait until you've completed the entire course, because, you know, you might have failed 2 sections within dog, but the dog section has 10 different areas. You might have done well in all of the other areas, so
Right.
you'll pass. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's not, okay.
Yeah,
I was
so,
just trying to get that straight,
Yeah.
because it's different with like board exams and other certification exams. So I was just trying to figure out how this one worked.
right. Now you do get, if you do not pass any of them, you get one opportunity to complete that quiz again. You don't have to
Oh.
take, yes, you don't have to take the entire course again. You would just
Okay.
have to take that one. I would go in and open the one quiz that you didn't do well on.
Oh, okay. So it's like the bar for the lawyers. If they,
Yep.
if they fail one section, they just need to take that.
Yes, you can just
Okay.
go in, and I wish I had a better example. I'm not sure. Did you have more?
That's okay. It makes sense now.
Does it make sense? So you would just email me and say, Kathy, I did not do well in the bird section. I would actually go in. What I normally do is go in as you, look at this, and say, okay, she didn't do well on this one. I have to open this one. I have to open this one. I go in the back end and open it up for you. So you have the opportunity to take it again.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Very helpful.
Anything that I need to look at here? I don't think so, right? You guys have talked about anything?
No.
No, yeah, unfortunately it's not. It's all articles. I know. I wish it was videos. Maybe someday it'll be videos, but we get that question a lot. Unfortunately, it's all articles. And the other question we get too a lot is the magazine. You know, why is it not in a print? We want it print. We want it to, you know, we want to take it so we can read it at our leisure when we're doing an overnight. My answer to that is go into that members only section, go into the magazine area and print it. I mean, just print it and take it with you, you know? So, I mean, that we just can't. And once I explain to someone why we don't, it makes sense to them. So this is the latest issue. This is what our members just got. This is Kylie. She's one of our new board members. And just to give you an idea, I mean, you know, the various articles that are in here, right? I mean, yes, you can train cats. This is a welcome letter from our president, Jessica Abernathy. 5 key takeaways for 2022. Pet trusts are growing in importance. Shield yourself from legal issues. Preventing springtime perils for dogs and cats. So I mean, it's really good content. Navigating the claims process smoothly. So you know, we try to cover everything. So, and we've got a heck of an an editor. So we're grateful to have Arden on our team. So, any other questions?
Just. I could ask questions forever. Does anybody have any questions?
It's okay.
For your what are you calling it, for the organization that you sponsor? Or
Canine for Warriors?
Yes. Have you considered any others too? It would seem nice if you got a cat charity as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good point. We haven't looked at it in a while. Well, that's actually not true. Canine for Warriors is different. I think we switched over 2 years ago. But yeah, I mean, we should definitely consider that. We should, and we have an EC meeting next week, so we'll bring that up. We should consider having a cat one as well. Yeah.
We've been doing dogs for a while.
We've been doing dogs for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be a cat sitter, so I'm always thinking about the kitties.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Well, I'm making a note because we should definitely put that on the EC agenda for next month, for next week, excuse me.
So
All right.
once we join and become a member and pay, are we immediately connected into
Yep.
it and can start?
Yep. As soon as when you join, you'll immediately get, you'll get a welcome. You should get a welcome email. You'll have your username and password that you can go into the members only section and start taking advantage of all of the benefits. Remember to send me the email so I know to update it to the 15 months. And yeah, you can start utilizing it right away for sure.
Okay.
Well, thank you. This was enormously helpful and informative.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you so much. Here,
Yeah, thank you.
now I'm going to be able to get in. Gosh darn it. I knew it had to be. I want to see, this is another member's profile. I want to be able to show you what it really does look like. It's still coming up as Heather. Maybe I won't be able to, guys, but you'll get to see it once you're in there. What I'm talking about, because it really is, it's really well done. I mean, it really is. So yeah, but it's still coming up as Heather Branch, but you can see this is Heather's profile and the photos that she's uploaded, and tells her to renew her dues now. So quite a bit of information there. So, yep. So that's all I've got. If you have any other questions for me, you can certainly email me. Again, I'm cdelaney@petsitters.org. Or the NAPPS email.
Information's on here.
Well, contact us. We'll take it to the NAPPS page, to the NAPPS email. I check that box too. So you could certainly email me here.
Okay.
Yeah, but this, if you go to About Us and scroll down a little bit, I'm down here, cdelaney@petsitters.org.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us. And yeah, if you have any other questions, let us know. Have a great night.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right,
Taking the
take
time
care.
to do it.
Thank you,
Bye.
absolutely. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye.